Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first proper YouTube video on my channel. This is currently being streamed live at KevDogcast on Twitch, and we're going to be taking a look at Birmingham Open 2 for North America. I'm excited to go into this. These are the projected brackets. These are not confirmed as of from Epic and Blast as of yet, but this is the rough estimate of what we are going to be going off of. So we are going to be taking a look at this, how brackets went. So Swiss A, we went NRG, Evo, top two, going 3-0 in that bracket. Rebellion, 9 Lives, and Omelette making out as well. And then going through, we have Deleted, Woo, which is the import French roster, and Was Up, Expert, Drury, and Life. For those of you guys that didn't know those teams. Big upsets in this Group A Swiss bracket is Strictly Business. Did not take the series against Was Up, so they're not in top 16, which they did make top 16 in Open 1. And then another one, Gas. I know a lot of people fan favorite there. Garrett, AJ, Squishy, they didn't make it as well, so that's going to be interesting. Going on to Swiss 2, Complexity Ultimates, as expected. And then Talladega, Pirates, and Gen G. Talladega is that Oath Knight, and I believe it is Adam roster, if I'm not mistaken. Oath Knight Adam. I believe that's going to be that roster. Pirates on a boat, Creams, Hockey, and 5-Up. Gen G, everybody knows Gen G. It's that RMC, Rebels Magic Cheese. And then Tree Lamp, Devo, and 2 others. I know Devo has been the talk of the town recently, and that roster made it through. Netherlands Canada, that team made a return. They kept it from last season as well. And then Pioneers, they make it through for their first Open. They didn't make it. Unfortunately, they had to play NRG in round 5. That was a really unfortunate picking. Team Evo, the team I manage, also was in that round 5, so we got really lucky that we didn't pull either of those teams. I believe we would have. We couldn't pull Pioneers because we beat them already earlier in that Swiss, but regardless, moving forward, a big upset, 2 upsets from last Open going into this one. Space Station Gaming, number 2 in North America as of the first Open's results, didn't make it through. They faced off against Pioneers in round 5, and Pioneers took it, and that went all the way back from Space Station, lost to Lotus 8 Esports. And then they beat 100x35, losing to Gen G. Again, unfortunate pickings as the other teams. Those were probably the top 2 teams, Space Station and Gen G, in that 2-1 bracket in Group B. Space Station, after losing to Lotus, didn't really get the best bracket, and that is their fault of their own. You can look onto the player socials for that. I'm not going to talk about that. That's not what I talk about at all. That's not for me to, but we're going into predictions here. We're going to start with Group A. Going through all of Group A, going into Group B. Let's get started. Complexity 3-0 sweep. I don't see any other result. Expert, Drury, and Life. Great players. Life as well. Very young prodigy. One of those players that you need to keep an eye out for this and next season. But I do see Complexity. They're the GOATs. They're the most informed team in all of NA as of right now. So I think that is going to be that series. Talladega versus Pirates. I actually have Talladega losing this. I have the Pirates taking it. And then, so yeah, I think that one will go the distance in the best of 5s. I don't think there's a specific reason. I think both of those teams are really close in stature. Obviously, Talladega didn't make top 16 last Open, but I do still see Pirates taking it over. Evo versus Woo. So Evo, by the way, guys, this is going to be unbiased as well. I'm not going to be putting on any biasy. If there is, let me know in the comments. Like, you can basically just shout at me in the comments. Go ahead. But I do see this one. I do see Woo taking at least a game. And then here, Rebellion is, this one is tricky for me. Rebellion versus Netherlands Canada. Netherlands Canada has a really high ceiling, maybe they have a top 8 ceiling, but their floor is low. However, Rebellion, top 4 ceiling, but like top 32 low, because bro, they are the most consistently inconsistent team ever, I swear. And that's not just me saying that, that's everyone, but I still see them taking this one. 3-1, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna go upper bracket first, then we'll go lower bracket. So Complexity Pirates, 3-1 for Complexity. Evo Rebellion, I'm gonna say 3-2. I think that's how that series is gonna go. So Complexity, Evo. Right now, Complexity again, most informed team. So I'm gonna give it to Complexity there. Was Up Talladega. I have Talladega taking this one. 3-1. Woo versus Netherlands Canada. Netherlands Canada, I'm going to give it to. I think they will be able to make a top 14. Top 12 placement. I think Netherlands Canada definitely can do it with the bracket, how it's set up after the Swiss. Rebellion Talladega. Rebellion I have making top 8. Pirates versus Netherlands Canada. I have Pirates making top 8 as well. All right, and then Rebellion Pirates. I have Pirates taking that over Rebellion only because I think that I don't know. It's, again, the inconsistency from Rebellion kind of puts them down a notch for me. I think that's a really good team, but still, I'm gonna put it there. And then we're gonna move on over here to this side of the bracket. Let me move my face cam and chat real quick for you. There it is. All right, so yeah, and then I need to grab you real quick. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, Energy Tree Lamp. That's that Devo roster. Energy still taking that. I think 3-0. I don't see a problem with that. Omelette versus 9 Lives. Omelette, that top 4 team from last Open. Great showing. Started off a little bit slower going into Saturday, Sunday, but they still managed to pull it out against Gen G in their top 8 placement match. They still are in fairly good form. Kofer as well, being one of those upset players that a lot of people are kind of sleeping on. And I don't think they're sleeping on him anymore after that top 4 performance from Kofer. I'm going to give it to 9 Lives there. So I think it's going to be Energy 9 Lives in this upper bracket. Ultimates Pioneer. I'll give Pioneers 1. Gen G, I'll give Deleted 1 as well. I think that's how that one's going to go. Energy 9 Lives. I think there's a possible chance for an upset. However, I just don't see it happening. I think going against those top teams, that's where 9 Lives struggles. So Energy, Complexity, Ultimates, I think that's where that team is going to start struggling. Obviously, we saw it. They lost to Space Station, but I do think that's a good sign, though. I do definitely do think that's a good sign for 9 Lives. It was their first Open together as well. So a lot of these teams, it was their first Open together. So definitely good to keep an eye out for them. Ultimates Gen G. I think this one's going to go all the way. I do. Still have Ultimates taking it, but I do think that one's going to go to 5. Then Energy Ultimates. I don't see a world where Beast Mode, Daniel, and Atomic are losing at the moment. This could change. Obviously, that really could change, but at where I'm standing, I don't see it. I don't think I have to really say much about this lower bracket. Omelette versus Tree Lamp. Omelette's taking that. Omelette is a top 8 team. We saw it many times. They didn't make the top 8 in the last Open, but I do see them being that top 8 team. That's that Cloud9 roster from last season, if you guys didn't know already. Zanil, Lion Blaze, and I am blanking on the third player. I am so sorry. It'll be on screen somewhere. It'll probably be like down camera. There we go. It'll probably be like down there in that middle bottom section down here. Pioneers Deleted. Pioneers really got in a poor bracket. That JNAP's roster. I gotta give it to Deleted. I think Deleted will take that one. Gen G Omelette. I have to give it to Gen G. They're still solid. They're still boot camping as well, from what I heard at JamesBot's spot as well. So Raw Greg and Kevpert will be there too. I think that team will make top 8 easily. I mean, it's Gen G. I'm not surprised. 9 Lives versus Deleted. 9 Lives as well. I see this one going to 5, though. And then I'm having Gen G take this one again. I don't think they're going to lose to that matchup again. I think it was a silly mistake. Gen G never should have lost that other matchup in top 8. That's how I see it right now. So we're going to move on to the playoff bracket. And now I have to move these guys again. Here we go. There we go. All right. Complexity Ultimates. Complexity. I have Ultimates taking this one. Energy Evo again. I'm gonna give us one game potential. Well, okay, it's actually best of 7, so my fault. I'm gonna say this one goes the way, and this one I think if Team Evo is in form, I think they can beat Energy. I think if Speed is comfortable, Relating Wave and Arju are playing their parts, that Team Evo team is a truly good team, and I think a lot of people are sleeping on them. I'm not saying that just because I'm the manager. I'm not saying that just because I've been able to see what they can do, but I do think that they are a top 4, top 6 team. And I mean, they've already confirmed top 6 if we do happen to go for this bracket. It's NRG though, so I'm still going to give them the edge. Okay, lower bracket round 1. Pirates versus 9 Lives. Have 9 Lives taken that. Gen G Rebellion. I don't think this one's going to be close. I think it's going to be a 4-0 sweep. Now these are some matchups that a lot of people are looking for. Complexity 9 Lives, because they both got in that. I believe both of them got that top 4 spot. So 3rd and 4th. 9 Lives I know got beat by SSG. I believe Complexity did get beat by NRG to make the finals. Yeah, because NRG and Ultimates had to face off in the lower quarterfinals, I believe. So that again is another matchup that is really talked about. Complexity 9 Lives. I do have Complexity taking this one. I don't see 9 Lives being able to take 3. I think it's only going to be a 4-2. Great players that Kofor Chicago Hawks roster. It's basically SSG minus LJ additive of Kofor. This Team Evo Gen G one I have is a very sketchy one. I'm gonna be biased here. I think it is gonna go the way of Evo. I know a lot of people are gonna yell at me for this. Like I said, you guys can yell at me all you want in the comments. Go ahead. But I do have Evo taking this one. I think I'm gonna let results speak for itself on that. Energy Complexity. Energy's taking it. Ultimates and Evo. This one I have to give it to Ultimates. I don't even want to think of that scenario right now. I think there is a world where Team Evo can make the finals. There is a world. It's just not going to be this one in my opinion. Energy Ultimates. Energy taking this one once again, cementing themselves into the Birmingham Major. If we're looking at points ranking as well, right here, Energy winning both opens. I do feel that's going to happen. 9 Lives, if they do make that top 6, they're going to be at 12, and then Team Evo as well if we do make that top 4 scenario, which it's a very good possibility with the bracket we have going into the GSL bracket. 10 points tying with Space Station. Gen G getting 8. Then it's truly that top 8 as well, fighting for these 4. Energy would cement themselves. I believe Ultimates would also almost cement themselves, but because of that top 6 finish, they wouldn't be able to clinch. Now, Complexity as well is one of those teams. I do see Energy, Ultimates, and Complexity taking that. It's truly going to be a fight for top 4. So that 4th position between Space Station, Gen G, us, and 9 Lives. I think that's the 4 teams that will be fighting for that 4th spot. Again, this is just my opinion. I don't exactly know how it's going to go. I'm hoping for the best for Team Evo. Of course, I will always be hoping for the best for Team Evo. Speed, Related Wave, Arju, stand-up guys. I understand where their mentals is at, and their mental is really fucking good. So we're going to just go there. That's it, guys. I mean, there's not much else I could say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to stick around. We will be getting 3 to 4 videos a week out from February going on. Thank you guys so much as well. Check out the podcast Off the Pitch. The most recent one getting posted will be with Bass from the Past. That'll be episode 3. Episode 4 will be recorded this week as well. So stick around. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.